Hello everyone and welcome to the Arbor Farm. Thank you for joining us for today's episode where I want to share with you how to get your business or your flower farm specifically found on Google. Let's get started. Regardless of the type of flower farm that you own, getting your business found on Google is one of the most important aspects that you don't want to overlook. Sure, you can have social media and people love to be entertained and consume content in that regard. But when it comes to a roadside stand or a U-Pick farm or someone looking for a source for local flowers for their flower shop or their wedding or special event, having a Google My Business listing is something that can be highly beneficial and bring in those local customers and those sales that you're looking for. So if that's something that you're struggling with or you'd like to know more about, this episode is for you. Before I dive into the step-by-step method of how to get your business listed on Google, I wanted to give you a little bit of background to help provide a little bit of credibility here as to these instructions that I'm giving you. My background is that I've been a website designer and I've worked in the corporate world for about 20 years before becoming a flower farmer. And in the corporate world, my master's degree was in business administration with a focus in marketing. And so I've helped several companies get their business listed on Google and help them stay near the top in the rankings. So it works and I want to help you. Our step-by-step instructions for getting your business listed on Google and Google My Business, it will work for a flower farm. That's what we're passionate about, so that's what we will show you how to do. But if you are a nursery or a gardener or just have a farm stand, maybe you sell your chickens eggs or whatever the case might be, these instructions can apply to you. But flower farms are what we're passionate about since that's what we do, and so that's what we'll be using for our example. All right, I'm going to switch over to my computer screen here and you can follow along as we get going. So when a person comes to Google and they're looking for a flower farm, what kinds of things do they type in? We're going to use the example of flower farm city state. So in Google, they would type in the words flower farm and then city state. So for us, we're going to use the words Jackson, Michigan, just as an example. So flower farm, Jackson, Michigan, and then hit search. And these results here are the places that come up. And these are all Google My Business listings. So that is the goal, to get your business listed on Google My Business listing. And if you click the more places, you can see all the criteria that Google thinks fit within the flower farm city state that you have selected. So that is the goal, to get you listed here. All right, so that is our goal. And then to achieve that goal, you're going to need to create a Google My Business listing. So you're going to go to google.com/business. And if you have a Gmail address, that's a good one to use for a login. So you just sign in and create a new listing. So we're going to add a business. It's a single business. And you're going to put in your business name. So sample flower farm. And then you can choose a category. We like to use Flower Market for ours, but there are all kinds of categories you can choose from. Flower delivery, flower designer. There is a dried flower shop, but the criteria is that you um, have to use the ones that they've predefined. You can't create your own. So florist, there's flower shop, all kinds of things. So type in what you want to use and then click next. The next question is, do you want to add a location that customers can visit? So in other words, are you allowing them to come to your site, or are you only offering delivery for their location? So we let people come to ours because we have a roadside stand. So we'll click yes. And then you enter your business address. So I'm going to put in an example. And then once I have my address in, I click next. And it takes you through the step-by-step process. You just follow the instructions. It's saying, are either of these that are already listed on Google your business? And so they're not. So I'm adding a new listing. I'm going to click none and next. Do you provide deliveries? Yes, we provide deliveries. Are the areas you serve? So if you want areas that you serve, let's say we want to add Jackson, Michigan. And we want to add some other places. Let me go back here. We want to add Lansing, Michigan. We can also add Ann Arbor, Michigan. And let's say we want to go the other direction now. We want to go to Kalamazoo, Michigan. So those are some examples. You just put in the areas that you want to service, and then how do you want people to contact you? Put in your phone number if you want. You're going to put in a website if you have one. And it's thinking here, so it's going to give me the next step. It's going to ask me to verify my business, and it can vary as to how it asks you to verify. Probably because I've created several business listings, it's just automatically verifying it, but you might get asked to receive a postcard or a phone call or whatever the case might be. And so you just follow those prompts. And so it says I'm verified. Now it's going to ask me what I want to do next. It's going to customize my listing. So what days are you open? We're open, let's say we're open Monday through Thursday, and we're open 24 hours each of those days. Or if you don't have open hours right now, you can skip that step. Do you want to let customers message you? You can turn that on or off. And then you're going to add a description. Let's say my flower farm grows specialty cut flowers during the summer months. We have a self-serve roadside stand. And you can put in there whatever you want that's going to show up in your listing. And then you can add photos. So you're going to click select photos, or you can drag and drop them there. And those will also go with your listing. They always offer you $500 of advertising. We don't do that, but you might be interested in that. And so you can also sign up to get a custom email address. So these are all just extras. And so once you finish, it says that your edits will be visible once you're verified. And so that is all you need to do. So once your business is live, you can go and check it out. So I like to open a new incognito window whenever I'm doing that, because I know that it's not affected by my location then or any of the other search results that I've done. And so you can type in your flower farm and then your city and your state. And give it a try and see if it appears. Remember to click on more places and see if your listing appears in the search results. One other aspect that I wanted to share with you is once you get your Google business listing up and running, you might choose to edit it. And so the way that you edit it is you simply type in your business name, whatever you called it, into Google. And so we called our Sample Flower Farm. And so I typed in Sample Flower Farm, and you'll see that this is my Google business listing. This red shield means that it's still pending validation. There's probably something on Google's side that they're still verifying. But you can edit your profile, you can add photos, you can see how many people have looked at your listing. You can add frequently asked questions, take calls, even add products, and a whole bunch more. So once you start adding photos, those will appear over here. You can allow people to click through to your website, get directions, and a whole variety of things. We suggest adding photos every now and then just to keep your listing bumped up, and also request those reviews for people who appreciate your products and services. So getting your business listed on Google and then updating it is that simple. We hope that this has been very helpful for you, and we hope that it helps to make your business a success. Thank you for joining us for today's episode. Our goal is to always create content that's helpful for you. And so if you found today's content helpful, please click the like button and subscribe to our channel so that you'll receive notifications as to when the next content is available. And as always, if you have comments or questions, please drop those below. We are happy to engage with you, and we read every single one. Thank you for joining us. Have a great day.